I wake up in the morning and these demons still swarming, I ignore them cause I finally see that nigga they look up to when success is gonna come to us suddenly, always resembling me. So nigga I go, Lord knows I do this for y'all, do this for y'all, do this for y'all. My nigga I go, I do this for y'all, do this for y'all, do this for y'all. And no matter how much I fall, I'll always find the strength to stand for y'all. Get up and out.
What the hell?
Oh, he don't know we're recording right now. We're recording.
Shit, okay.
You're so good.
I can't take shit like that seriously.
Okay, let's go.
But why you still recording though?
It's real.
Okay.
It's real. We real.
So,
See, they know we goofy.
Alright.
We both goofy. He a little more goofy than me, but.
okay, so, alright, so, what do you think about the Planet X Zone Volume 1 mixtape? What do you think about the Planet X Zone Volume 1 mixtape? Since you was,
very involved in it.
very
involved, yes. I think it's a lot of hard work been put into it, not only in the mixing and beat producing aspect, but, the lyrics and the artists, I think for me listening to it's one of a kind, I listen to a lot of like independent artists, on our level nowadays, and it's just it's all like the same, in ways like the beat kind of like outshines the artist nowadays, everybody's always like, I love that beat is hot, and then they probably couldn't even tell you what the rapper said, but they'll remember the beat, I feel like with this mixtape, the beat is there, but the artist is there as well, yourself, Planet X Brodie, the beat is there. I mean, the beat is there, the lyrics are there, the flow is there, and I just feel like, everything is, just locking in together, tight, that's the main thing I like about it, everything is, up to par, what else could I say?
I don't know. That's a lot. I mean, honestly, with knowing that you were the one that was there the entire road, it means a lot to know that you feel that way about the mixtape. Especially you not being a big fan of rappers in general, and seeing that you like my music makes me feel like I'm actually doing something a little different, a little special. Well, I guess I should say how I feel about it since I was involved also. Honestly, man, I could tell when it comes to this mixtape, it's a lot different from the Facing Reality one. I feel like I've grown up a lot. It's like more of an adult like type thing, and I'm not as hurt about certain situations, things like that. I'm learning to have a lot more fun with music because, all times, like every moment in my life isn't sad, so it's good to be able to express, and you was able to teach me that, to express, different emotions and different recording techniques, to make the mixtape fun and relatable with the audience and the listener. So this mixtape is a lot different from Facing Reality, but the influence is still there. The influence of being a dreamer and doing what you love to do and going hard at it remains. That remains, and I just hope that the people enjoy it. Actually, I don't hope. I actually know they'll enjoy it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna like it, and they're gonna have fun with it.
So I got a question for you though.
Yeah.
What's the goal? What's the goal of this mixtape for you? What's the end goal? And it's released, and it's been like good 2-3 weeks in, maybe a month. What's the goal? What do you want it to do for your career and your, just who you are?
Well, let me see. My goal really right now is to continue to touch the listeners, like in a way where they can say, yo, man, I listened to this at this point in time. Like I listen to So Blank and Special when I feel like I'm about to go out, or I listen to Dear God when I'm feeling a little sad. Or that song Body like helped me get over that ex, now I feel like I'm on top now. I don't have to think about being heartbroken. That's probably like my main goal, is to still have that touch on the people, even though it's not as emotional or doesn't seem as soft as the other mixtape. I still want people to be like, I can still relate to the songs and understand the message that I'm trying to portray. Like, get the concepts and understand the stories that are being told, regardless if it's told in a funny way or a more serious manner. In terms of my career, I just hope that God allows my CD to fall into the right hands and to fall into the right listeners, and so that they can, help me out, so that I can, broaden my horizon. I can bring it out to, the entire world. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying. I love helping people one at a time, but if I could get on the broader range, that'd probably be like my biggest thing with this mixtape.
All right, I'm gonna ask you some more questions
Right.
per song now.
Oh,
So effing special.
right.
What? How did that come about?
So effing special. That's a beat by Saint Nick. He can put together that beat, and most of the songs I usually hear a song once I get the beat. So once I got the beat, I was just like, man, I love this thing. It's just so hype. It's so energetic. I feel like I'm doing something type of beat. So I was like, I'm feeling myself a little bit. Not honest, just to be honest. I honestly don't think there's anything wrong with being a little overly confident as long as it's not affecting others. So I was like, next thing I know, the song just came in my head. I'm so special. And it was just one of those things where I was like, what is something that no one ever says? You've had swag, you've had, too cool, and all that. You have all these different things that describe a person's ability to be different. So now I was like, well, I'm special, man. I think I'm different than everybody else. There's something different about me. And when I write these songs like that, I want other people to be like, I'm so, like, I didn't say Xavier is so blank and special. I said I'm so special so that when they're singing the song, they're saying I'm so special. So they're feeling themselves. Right before a basketball game or before, they're about to do something, they can listen to that and be like, yeah, I'm doing this thing. Like, this is what I do. It's a norm for me. So that is.
Okay, you got 2 more singles you recently released.
Yeah.
We recently released.
You about to get personal.
Body Like. Now, Body Like, I'm featured on, the third, your boy is third right here, singing on the track. But Body Like, what was the inspiration for that one?
Body Like, I don't want. A Body Like was like, I gotta be honest. Body Like was basically, it was an idea that I've had for a long time, like about different girls that I've been involved with. And the girls, I'm just going to state this: the girls that are still involved in my life and that, and in a positive way, they understand the song has nothing to do with them necessarily. But Body Like is kind of like, I wanted the listeners to like the song, so I used the body in making it seem sexual or whatever, intimacy, man. I had your. Don't forget though, I'm not with you no more. But I remember I had your body like that, It's I kind of got inspired by Drake's "Take a Shot for Me" song, like don't forget that just you can go wherever you want, you can marry this guy, you can date this guy, kiss and have sex with whoever. You still have to remember that I've had an effect in your life, I've affected your life at some point in time. So, it's like I had your body like, and then you got the little water drop in the background, so that keeps the whole sexual thing going. But the whole concept is, I've affected your body. I gave you butterflies at one point. When I came in the room, you got nervous like I did when I saw you. So you had my body like that too at one point. So I even said, I miss her or whomever this girl is. That's basically what I'm saying. And then a part of the song is like being angry at some parts because of some relationships I had ended on bad terms, and people have come at me in different ways. So I'm like, it's your loss. You shouldn't have did that. Now that I'm becoming something, I'm proud of myself. I didn't need you. I needed you at the moment, but I don't need you anymore. So just know that I've moved on, and you're missing out on something great.
All right, so you released one more maybe a couple of days ago, produced by.
That's true.
Yeah, the third. Flames of Danae. We didn't think, we thought Body Like was gonna be the last one before the mixtape drops. Flames of Danae. How did that just come out? I mean, it's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be? I mean, I think we're doing it on the bonus, Vol.1.
Yeah, it was gonna be on the actual mixtape, but I feel like you said, it is a bonus. It's like one of those last minute things. Flames of Danae was inspired by a friend of mine named Brittany Danae Collins, that I met in school. Stays in the same dorm as me, and I think I met her. Oh, I can't say how I met her. I met her I was not in the right mind. I met her in that way.
Okay.
And I remember having her name saved in my phone as Pretty Girl Brittany. I was like, man, she was pretty, you know. Then I saw, and I saw her again. She said hey to me, and I was like, oh, what's up? So then we became friends. And then, and in due time, you know, she started hanging with me. She started supporting my music and supporting my movement. And that probably was like the biggest thing that impressed me. I was like, yo, there's something about this girl that's special, you know, someone to come around me and to listen to me and to support something that is not making money. She comes to every show. So, you know, I was like, well, you know, I should take time out to get to know someone like that, you know. So I think one time we decided to go eat in the dining hall together. And I was like, man, there's just something about you that pulls me to you. What is it? Like, I feel like I can relate to you in a different way. And so she tells me about her story about having to leave home because, you know, she had family issues with her mom, and it's similar to mine with family issues and it's not really being accepted or being understood. So you got arguments going on. You got all these, you know, everything is being very hostile. So she ended up on her own and having to be, I guess, the board, you know, based on court or whatever, is homeless, I guess, you know, even though she ended up having a place to stay. But going through that before you go to college, man, it was something I felt like I went through and other people couldn't relate to. The fact that she went through that and she stayed beautiful and lovely out of it, that's where I kind of got the song, you know, how'd you do it? It's a lovely Danae. I wondered how, like, was it possible for her to stay such a beautiful person out of such a bad situation? Because me, I've changed a lot. I've become, you know, harder in the heart. I've been, you know, really angry about a lot of things. Facing reality, I tell you that. You know, I've been really mad about things that's going on. So she impressed me with that. You know, and her story, it goes on actually. You know, so she she was someone who understood me. She was really, you know, somebody that's really special. Really showed me what friendship is, and so I decided to do that for her. I appreciate you helping me on that. But yeah, that's basically how that came about.
All right. Closing up. All right. We at like 12:40. Okay. And like, you see, I'm giving you 20 seconds. In 20 seconds, tell everybody out there why they should listen to Planet X Zone Volume 1. 20 seconds.
All right, go.
Ready? Wait. And go.
Everybody needs to listen to the Planet X Zone Volume 1 mixtape because I put my heart all on wax. That's all it is. All the experiences that I've had, everything that I've seen other people go through. As you know, I've always said this. I do this for y'all. This is how I do it for. So the CD is for y'all. So make sure y'all listen.
All right, peace.
These niggas will look at me closely into their hands of God just to mold me. Invite your girl straight to my concert afterwards. Boy, I better mind hers all the brain that she's giving me. Nigga, I'm applying to Harvard. My apologies to the fathers.